Hello, it is Tuesday the 1st of December today. How exciting is that? We are in December and now people can't say I shouldn't have my decorations up. But anyway, good morning. And we are now on a countdown to Christmas, and so we're going to do some counting songs today. I'm going to look at the next little piece of our nativity. Well, actually, I think, although it sounds like a little piece, it's going to be the biggest piece, because without Mary, there wouldn't be much of a nativity, okay? And so, we're going to look at Mary and Joseph today. But before we start, we're going to do a little bit of warming up, okay? Are you ready? We're going to do our heads, our shoulders, our knees, and our toes. Are you ready?
Now you've got your new knees.
Well, once I get my new knees, I might be able to. Yes, definitely. Right, okay, so I said we're going to do some counting, didn't I? And so in this song, you've got to count up to 3, okay? Are you ready? So you've got to count 1, 2, 3, because we're going to go and sing Sticky. And we're going to do some counting. Oh. Well, look what I got back from this Please Button Factory. Can you see? Look. Buttons. Cool or what? Lots of cool buttons. Oh. Can you see the buttons?
Never mind.
Oh, okay. Right. We we are going to make a Christmas countdown today. Oh, what did I do with my bit of blue tack? I brought some blue tack in, I don't know what I've done with it. That's funny, isn't it?
There.
Oh, it's here. There it is. Right. Okay, so this is one that Gemma made earlier. I think it's a little bit scary. There you go. Little bit scary, but it's okay. And so we're going to make one as well. But I just suddenly thought, because I was at Mr. Glee's button factory, I thought I could use some buttons.
So I was going to say, you could use buttons as eyes.
Oh, okay. I'm not very good with sign language. And the idea is, look, see, this is on the one that Gemma made earlier. The carrot on his nose points to the different days, the countdown. So you start at number 1, which is where we are today, and then you move it to number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and then it gets closer and closer. Okay, and if you've got split pins at your house, which is like a really old-fashioned thing, but if you've got split pins, you can use split pins and it works really well, but we haven't got any split pins, so we've just got a piece of blue tack. So I'm just going to blue tack the nose on, and then we'll move it round. It moves around quite easily with a bit of blue tack. Okay, and so we've got a blank plate just here. Okay, and we're going to need to use eyes. Okay, let's see if we can put that over there. And we're going to do, I'm going to do big eyes. What eyes shall I do? I've got 2 yellow buttons. What colour shall I use, do you think?
2 big purple ones there.
I've got 2 big purple ones, pink ones. Oh, I've just got too much choice, really. I think I might use these 2 pink ones. Pink eyes for my snow person. It's a snow person, not snowman, not snow woman, it's a snow person. Okay? And so I'm going to put them on with my glue. So I might have to leave it to dry a little bit before I can hold it up to show you. So that's okay, because Gemma can bring the camera to see a little bit closer. Okay? So I'm going to do pink eyes. Maybe they'll be a bit less scary than, I don't know, maybe they won't. And we've got a carrot already cut out up here. Okay, but I might make it a little bit thinner carrot, because then we can see exactly where it's pointing to. Okay, and I'm going to make my carrot a little bit more knobbly. Okay, because you don't get many carrots that are perfectly like that, do you? Peggy and Wilbur love eating carrots. If you peel carrots for dinner, they like to eat them. Right, and I'm going to put it on with my bit of blue tack. Okay, that's the carrot. And then I'm going to put a mouth. Should I use the black bits for my mouth? Because they're like pieces of coal. That's how I used to make snowmen in the old days. Or should I just use more buttons? I could use more buttons. I could use these black bits. I'll use these black bits. So I'm going to make my smile on my snowman quite big, because I like a very smiley snowman. Okay. Smiley, smiley, smiley snowman. And then I'm going to, oh, let's just move my carrot out of the way, because I don't want them sticking to my glue. And then I'm going to put these little black bits on for my smiley snowman. Okay. Can you see the bauble that we made last time behind me? I haven't quite finished it yet. I've been a bit busy making the next one of these. But I will finish it. Okay. I think that's nearly there. And then we need to write the numbers on. Now, you can try and write the numbers yourself if you're very good at writing numbers. Okay, or you can get somebody to help you. Okay. I think I'm going to try and do it myself.
Your grand old age.
At my grand old age, I'm going to try and do it myself. But I'm just going to write it, I'm going to write it in this red pen. There's a red pen here. I'm going to write them in the red pen. Now I think Gemma's done a very, very, very good job of putting them around the bottom of the, but but I don't think it really matters where your numbers go. Okay, I'm going to try and do it the same as Gemma, but I can't guarantee anything.
Nose don't go up by his eyes, Mum.
Huh?
What, you don't want his nose pointing up over his eyes.
I don't think you're going to see them very well in the red either.
The green is fatter.
I think we'll do it in the green maybe. No, don't worry, I'll just do it in the black. I love my black pen. Okay, so I'm going to do 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, Gemma's going, you've gone far too far, 20.
I'm just confused as to why you started at 13.
22, 23, 24. I'm only going to count to 24 because it's Christmas Day next day, isn't it? We haven't got time to count on Christmas Day. And then, right, we've got to count down now from 12, okay? So you might need to help me. You ready? 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have I done that right? There you go, look. There you go. So you've got all the numbers on, so you can move his carrot nose around to whatever number it is.
It's the first today, Mum.
Sorry?
It's the first today. So
Oh, it's the first today, so I'm going to point my carrot nose at the first because it's the first today because we're on countdown. And then I thought I might make him a hat. I think so. I think I might make my one a hat. So I'm going to cut my other plate in half. And then just stick that right there and there. I'm going to make him a funny hat. Okay. And then maybe paint it. There you go. So I'll have to do this afterwards. We'll paint it afterwards and I'll put a picture on afterwards. But we'll paint his hat and then his hat will go on his head there and then he's all ready for counting down. Okay? So that's our craft there. Right, we're going to do a bit of counting now. Are you ready to do 10 fat sausages? Can you wiggle your fingers and hide them away? And we're going to count to 10. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you ready for 10 fat sausages? 10 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. 10 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. One went pop and the other went bang. Now there's 8 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. Well done. Got your 8 sausages ready? 8 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. 8 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. One went pop and the other went bang. Now there's 6 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. 6 sausages left. 6 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. 6 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. One went pop and the other went bang. Now there's 4 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. Well done, you've got your 4 sausages left. 4 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. 4 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. One went pop and the other went bang. Now there's 2 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. Well done. Last 2 sausages. 2 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. 2 fat sausages sizzling in a pan. One went pop and the other went bang. Now there's no fat sausages sizzling in a pan. Well done. to do, we're going to be counting down to Christmas. Now, do you remember last week we did the angel? This week we've got Mary and Joseph. Okay, and they're in our nativity. And Mary was engaged to be married to Joseph. And Joseph was a carpenter. Okay, and he did lots of things, made things out of wood. And then Mary got visited by the angels. You remember the angel? And the angel said to her, are you ready? Mary, you're going to have a baby! Okay? And Mary said, but I'm not married. And she said, but this baby's from God. Okay? And Joseph said, well, because it's from God, then we're going to look after the baby together. Now we've got some faces to go on our Mary and our Joseph. Okay? So we've got Mary, so we're going to put a face on Mary. Okay. There you go. So should we give her a smiley face? Because she's found out that she's going to have God's special baby. So we're going to give her a smiley face. Okay? And then we've got a face to go on Joseph as well. So we'll peel off the back of there. Okay. And do you think Joseph was a little bit more worried because he didn't really know what he had to look after this baby, and he didn't know how to look after Mary and everyone together, and they hadn't got married yet? So do you think he's a little bit, what do you think, he's smiling? I think he might have been happy, but I think he might have been nervous as well. Maybe.
A nervous smile.
A nervous smile. There you go, is that a nervous smile? We've got a nervous smile, okay? Now that doesn't really look like Mary and Joseph, does it? Because they haven't got obviously hats or headdresses on. So I've got a bit of green for Joseph, some green tissue paper. Okay, and I'm going to put some tissue paper around his head. And I'm going to put over just like that. And put a little bit, I might need Gemma to come and help tie it. A bit of string, or a bit of sticky tape, Gemma. There you go, sticky tape. Oh no, it's not actually on here. No, I've got sticky tape here. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. There you go. So that's Joseph with his green sticky taped hat on. Okay. And then Mary, whenever you see Mary in the Bible or Mary in pictures, she's always got blue on. Okay, so I think that'd be a really good colour for her. So we've got blue for Mary. Okay, so I'm going to put blue on there. I might put a bit of sticky tape to keep it on. I think otherwise it might fall off. Okay, and then we'll put it around the back. Okay, and we'll put a bit of blue string on for Mary. Okay. Now actually, Gemma, you could tie this one because this is a tie one. Can you tie that? It's elasticated, so it's quite stretchy. There you go. Thank you. Well done. Right, there you go. So that's obviously Mary and Joseph and the angel saying, you're going to have a baby. You've got to travel a long way. We're going to hear all about that next. We've got a donkey to show you, and we've got some and a camel as well, I think, later on in the story, and lots more to do. But that's it for now. We shall see you next Tuesday. Have a lovely week, and don't forget to count down with your carrot clock. Count down. Today's number 1, tomorrow's number 2.
And we will next see you on number 8.
On number 8. Yes, we'll see you then. See you at number 8.